choking out, I need oxygen, please. Dread in the day like I locked in my throat. Remember the day that they locked in my bro. Ain't been the same for the shit to this day, and I'm choking out, I need oxygen, oxygen.
Hi, my love. So this is going to be a very heart-touching felt video that I'm about to put together for you guys. But I just wanted to start by saying this, putting this intro in here for you guys first. I literally just had to stop myself from crying first and foremost. Also, I don't even know why I don't have this tied up. 2 seconds. Okay, so as I was saying, yeah, I was literally just crying 2 seconds ago, and I had to pull myself together to record this intro for you guys. So I'm about to make, I have a customer who texted me like a few weeks ago and asked me if I could finish this baby blanket for her. So you guys, this is so, it's touching for me. Like I'm so, okay, I'm gonna pull it together. She texted me regarding the order and asked if I could finish a blanket for her because her grandmother had started the blanket and didn't get the chance to finish it. So I'll show you guys what she gave me because she just dropped it off today. I'm about to start working on it now, which is why I'm recording this intro, so I can, you know, show you guys how I'm working on it and everything. But she dropped it off for me today, and she sent me the color scheme ideas that she wanted me to do because when her grandmother started the blanket, she was just doing like neutral colors, you know, because she didn't really have an idea for who exactly the blanket was going to be for. And now she wants to repurpose it and give it to a new addition to their family, which I think is the sweetest thing ever. That's so thoughtful. It reminds me of a blanket that I made back in 2017. I think that's why this is such a big thing for me, because I completely understand. Because the last ball of yarn that my nana ever had, like we literally like found it in her closet when we were like, you know, going through her room and everything after she had just passed away. And when we found it, my aunt was pregnant at the time, so I repurposed the yarn. It wasn't a lot of yarn left, so I repurposed the yarn and made the squares on the inside of the blankets the yarn that she had used and everything, and then I like did the border and everything. But that's what it kind of reminds me of. But yeah, so I had just figured out the design. Like I was literally just trying to get an idea for how I wanted to, you know, incorporate these new colors in there for her. And my favorite animal is elephants. So I was like, you know what, that would be so cute if I just incorporate elephants, because she said it was for a baby boy. So I was going to incorporate elephants in it, and then this was going to be a new type of design for me, something that I've never made before. And when I sent it to her, like I was like, I'm going to surprise you, but I'll just let you know what the theme is going to be. I'm not going to like give you exact details on how the blanket's going to look and everything. But when I told her that, she literally just texted me back. That was her grandmother's favorite. Her favorite animal was an elephant, and I just found that to be so sweet. So yeah, I was literally just crying because that's just so heartfelt for me. But I'm about to pick out the yarn and everything now so we can get started on the blanket. I'll show you guys what the blanket looks like right now before I get started so you can see it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Hey guys, I just finished making my tea and getting everything ready so we can get started. So first and foremost, of course, I'm going to show you guys the blanket sheet I already gave me. So this is what was already started on the blanket. This is where I would be picking up from. Now when I'm at home, to keep myself more organized and like, you know, put together, when I'm getting ready to start a project, I literally go to my yarn closet, get my bag out, and then any yarn, any materials or anything that I'm going to use, I literally just put in the bag. So I'm not like, you know, once I'm getting started, I'm not having 1,000 balls of yarn out at once. I'm not, you know, it's just a way to keep myself more organized. But let me unzip this. It's so cute though. It's so many compartments and everything. It's so super nice. So these are the colors that I picked out. I like this shade of blue because I feel like this is going to look pretty nice with the lavender. I like this shade of gray because it's kind of like a neutral gray. It's not too harsh. So I'm going to use these. And yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and get straight into it and get started. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate all of your guys' support. And yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna have to pause and come back to this vlog because the last time I did a project that was kind of like similar to this was about 2 years ago. Yeah, about 2 years ago. No, it was 1 year ago. You guys, I'm keeping it was 2021. I keep forgetting it's only 2022. So it was 2021. But the last time I did a project like this, I had took, because my customer's son had died, and she had brought me all of his like clothes and his favorite blankets and everything, and I'll include a picture here for you guys. I have to find it, but I'll include a picture here once I do find it. But I took all of his clothes and like just cut out patches of his like shirts or like pants, and I crocheted around it. So like the center of the blanket, like the center of the squares of each one that was a part of the blanket was like his clothing, and then I crocheted around that. And then I sewed together all the squares, and then I put his name and everything on there, but I made it like an adult size blanket because it was a gift for his mom, of course, and I didn't wash it or anything so that it still smelled like him. But that was the last time that I did a project like this, and I kid you not, it took me so long to make it because I just kept crying. Like the entire time I was making the blanket, I just cried. And I had to keep stopping because it was getting to the point where I couldn't see because my eyes were so blurry from tears. And I don't really know how that will come into play when I'm working on this blanket, because I'm a very emotional person, and I know that, and I'm okay with that. But I'm not gonna, do that here. I'm not gonna do that in this video. That's not what this video is for. So I'm gonna get started on the blanket off camera, and then we'll go from there. Like if I'm okay to record when I'm working on something, then we'll do that here. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and I'll see you guys in the next clip for an update. Y'all, I was getting ready to start working on the blanket. This is the bag that she gave me like everything in. She just dropped it off in a regular bag, and I didn't get the chance to like look at everything. Like I literally had just took the blanket out so I could look at what pattern she was using, what stitch she was using, all of that. And I just like went to take the ball of yarn out the bag, and I didn't realize she put her needle in here. And you guys, so if you know me, the majority of the time that I've been crocheting, like especially ever since my Nana passed away, this is the only needle that I use. Like literally the only time I use another needle is if I need a really, really tiny stitch, or if I need a really, really big stitch. That's the only time that I would ever use another needle. And I've like used it so much that it's lost its color, but this is the color that it used to be. And she literally has the exact same needle. Like she was using the exact same needle that I was using, and that that's so crazy. Hello. So I literally just did as much as I could on the blanket. So this is how it's looking right now. The idea I'm going for, I wanna put another row, I think, or I might just do one row right here of this white. I'm not sure. So this was the white that she was using, so it's kind of like a special white. Let's see if you guys can see it. It's kind of like glittery, but it's like a holographic glitter, so it looks kind of like pink and greenish. But I'm gonna try to go to Joann Fabrics later on and see if I can find this specific white that she was using. And then I also have to get this shade of lavender that she was using because I don't have that lavender. So I'm gonna go check for those later on. But for now, I did finish the elephant. So this is the elephant. I'm just gonna like put it on one of the corners. One second. Oh, it's just gonna like hang off one of the corners like that. The name is gonna go in the middle. But I decided, I can't even remember if I told you guys when I was doing the intro, I was in such a like emotional wreckage. But I'm gonna do a elephant outfit, and I'm also gonna do some pacifier clips. So that's what I'm going to do now. You guys can see me work on that since you didn't really get to see me work on the blanket. But even though you didn't really get to see me work on the blanket because I just wasn't in the headspace to vlog that, but I did end up still making a TikTok. So, well, it's not done, of course, because the blanket isn't done, but I've been working on it. So you guys will get to see the TikTok once it's finished. And yeah, that's pretty much all I could think I had to update you guys on. Once I get the rest of the yarn, I can finish up the blanket and everything. But for now, we're just gonna work on the outfit and the pacifier clips.